While smaller estates and premium vineyards are still picked by hand, many large modern vineyards use machine harvesters so as to pick the fruit at optimum ripeness. It's very important to prevent oxidation in the grapes used for white wine production, so they're promptly sent to the winery to be processed. Once the grapes reach the winery, most grapes are immediately crushed. The crusher first destems the grapes before grape berries are broken, releasing the juice and creating a mixture of juice, seeds and skins. This is known as the must. In most white wine production, the must is pumped to the press first to express and separate the white grape juice from the skins and seeds before fermentation. Most wineries today use modern presses, like this airbag press, which uses a gentle action so as not to extract too many hard tannins. There are also some fuller-bodied white wine styles that may spend some time fermenting on their skins. But as a general rule, the skins and seeds, known as the pulp, are removed by the press from the juice before fermentation. The press leaves only the juice, which is pumped through a clarification unit, filtering out solids before being collected in the fermentation tank. The yeast is added and begins to convert the sugar and must into alcohol and carbon dioxide. Controlling the temperature of the ferment is imperative in white wine production. Keeping the temperature down ensures the fresh aromas and primary characteristics of the grapes are maintained. Fermentation can be stopped by removing the yeast from the wine before it's finished converting all the sugar to alcohol. The remaining sugar is known as residual sugar. This is how winemakers manipulate the sweetness of white wine. The winemaker can also use different yeast cultures to create different flavours. Once the fermentation is complete, the white wine is usually pumped between tanks. This is known as racking, or it can be left to settle in the tank where it was fermented. Fining agents can be used at this stage to help the dead yeast, known as lees, sink to the bottom of the tank. The wine is then racked off, leaving the lees. The wine at this stage can also be pumped through a clarifier to remove any remaining solids. White wines styled to drink young and fresh are lighter bodied and don't benefit from any aging. They're usually bottled soon after the winemaking process is complete. Most other white wines, especially medium to full-bodied white wines, do benefit from aging in stainless steel, wood, or a combination of both. As a rule, white wines spend less time maturing than red wines. Many Australian wines are a blend of some type. Wines are blended for many reasons. Sometimes the winemaker wants to produce a style that can be maintained year after year, or they need to fill out a wine that may be lacking in body or structure, giving it a greater complexity. Blending may be between different ferments or between wines that have matured under different processes. Or the blend may be from grapes of different vineyards, regions, vintage years, or variety of grapes. Blending is an art. At the blending stage, adjustments to the acid levels can be made if necessary. The natural acid levels of the wine can be increased to give the wine more life. Once the blending is complete, the white wine is cold stabilised to prevent it from becoming cloudy or from tartrate crystals forming when it's cooled. If necessary, further fining can be carried out at this time. white wine is then sterile filtered before being bottled, labelled, packed and prepared for retail sale.